Hey guys, I'm Alex Chicle Gum. Welcome to another Pokemon Go video. It is Celestial Research Day, which means there are field research tasks to get encounters with Solrock and or Lunatone. I would say that, but as we look on the screen, not everything is a Solrock or Lunatone encounter. They give us the Stardust for the holiday events, and Catch 15 Pokemon unfortunately is not a Research Day encounter, so we're transferring this one. Fortunately, we did some research off camera, and we did some steps for the Lunatone Premium Time Research and the Solrock Premium Time Research. So each of those have 15 checks. So in just a second, we're going to check those out. But in the meanwhile, we are going to continue to look for some more research in hopes of getting some more Solrock and Lunatone. The 100% IV is $9.97, so if we can get a Shundo today, that would be fantastic. Otherwise, these two Pokemon, they're not useful at all. One's in one part of the world, and the other is on the other part of the world. That's probably the only reason. So we're going to keep moving. Before we find some more research, subscribe and hit the bell. Let us know in the comments below, how was the research day for you? There is a Sudowoodo raid over there that has 8 minutes left. But before we do, we actually did find 3 Solrock or Lunatone encounters. The question is, can we get a shiny, or a hundo, or even better, a shundo? Number 1. It's a Solrock, it's a shiny to start off the video. 965, it's not going to be a shundo, but we're going to catch it. 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake. Solrock used to be in this region, and then like years later, it got swapped. So now we have Lunatone, so it's really great to see Solrock again, just to get some encounters. And the second check gives us a Lunatone. It is unfortunately not a shiny. And third and final check is a Solrock. This time, it's not a shiny. I say, let's head over there and do the Sudowoodo raid. It wasn't shiny. So we have about a half hour left before the end of the research day. I checked most of the park. We are not finding a lot of Lunatone and Solrock research, which is like as concerning as it was for the Fossil Research Day. I knew this was going to happen. They said on the blog post that starting at 2 p.m., they're going to just make sure that it's all... Anyway, let's check the time research. 15 Lunatone checks for the time research. The hundo is $9.97. Let's check on the first one. It is not a shiny, and we are just off by like 10 for the hundo. Check number 2. Not a shiny. Check number 3. There's the shiny, 961. It is unfortunately not the shundo, but we are going to catch it. 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake. Let's see if we can get a back-to-back. We do not. I think this is check number 5. Nope. Check number 6. Not a shiny. Number 7. Not a shiny. Number 8. Nope. Number 9. Nah. Number 10. God. 11. It's not a shiny. Number 12. 13. Nope. 14. No. And still no hundo. Last one before the final check. It is not a shiny nor a hundo. Let's claim the rewards. And let's check to see if this is a shiny. Okay, so we got 1 shiny from the time research and no hundo. We have the Solrock Premium Time Research, 15 encounters. Can we get a shiny? $9.97 is the hundo. Can we get a shundo? Sorry for the car noise. I have to plug in the phone because it is at 2%. Check number 1. Not a shiny. Check number 2. Nope. Check number 3. It's nah. Number 4. No! Number 5. Wow, 5 checks in, no shiny. Number 6. Number 7. Dang. Halfway through with no shiny is criminal. 994 is the best so far. I think that's a 96, 98. And now I lost track how many we checked, and unfortunately that's not a shiny. Okay, so we have 6 checks before the final check. Can we get a shiny, please? It's just so whiny. 20 off the hundo, but it is a shiny, folks. Ask and you shall receive. 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake. The question is, can we get it back-to-back? Bro, obviously this check is the shiny. I mean, come on. Okay, never mind. Check number 13. No. 14? Bruh. Last one before the final check. It's not it. And we're gonna claim rewards. And we're going to get the final check. Can it be a shiny or a hundo? It's none of those. And we only got one from the time research. Guys, real quick, we got something in the wild that I was not expecting. Shiny Sudowoodo with the costume, baby! I did so many raids for this, and I only saw like 2 in the wild. The fact that we got it right now is insane. Look at it, he's so joyful. I'm going to use the Ultra Ball and the Golden Raz because it is a wild encounter. So unlike a raid encounter, it's not going to be guaranteed. So, okay, that was supposed to be an excellent throw. 1 shake, 2 shake. Oh, no, don't run away! Excellent throw, excellent throw. Yes, 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake. Merry Christmas to me! Ah! Wait. I actually just bought this because I lost my old one. Let's go! And now we shall appraise. Middle finger. But you know what? It was still a Christmas miracle. What is happening? I did a raid after that encounter, and it's a shiny Sudowoodo with the costume again. 1217. That is a pretty high CP, and it looks like my phone's about to die, so we're gonna have to catch it very quickly. 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake. Oh my gosh. The IVs have to be so much better. 1217. That's pretty high, so let's appraise. It's a 96% IV shiny Sudowoodo with the costume. You have got to be kidding me, man. Wow, Chris is gonna love that, man. I think we're good with the costumes for tonight, but let's go over what we did during the research day. Taking a look at all of the research that we have done, we got a total of 57. We could have had more, but unfortunately the odds were not in our favor because not every single task was a research day task, which I have some questions. But first, let's see what we did. We got 23 Lunatone, and we got, I want to say 34 Solrock. But if we were to check how many shinies we got out of 57, we got 7 out of 57. So I want to say the odds were like 1 in 7, 1 in 8. I want to say like 1 in 8 for us. And it's like a 1 in 10 for a research day. So I'm not complaining. We already got a lot of shiny Solrock and Lunatone. We got 16. So, like, we already got a bunch of shinies. So, it's whatever. But can we talk about the fact that we scored 2 shiny Sudowoodo? 1 in the wild and 1 from a raid. Which I need to reword this as 96. Because, again, this was a 96% IV. I mean, this was the highlight of the research day, and this was not a research encounter at all. So I have a question when it comes to research days. Because when we have a community day, whether an event overlaps it, there's a 3-hour block, right? And that usually focuses on that 3-hour mini event on that weekend. So if a community day were to overlap an event, that means it's overlapping the field research. Therefore, 100% guaranteed when you spin a Pokestop, you're going to get a community day field research, which is catching 3 Pokemon of whatever spotlighted. And then there's other field research, if you're lucky, to get the same Pokemon, but with a special background. So there's no issues with that. So my question is, when we have a research day that's overlapped by an event, because Pokemon Go decided to overlap these events together, it would make sense to have a research day guarantee a field research task for the research day by getting the Pokemon featured for the research day to be like 100% guaranteed, right? No, it's 50-50, and the odds are just kind of unfair because it doesn't matter if you're suburban, urban, or rural, or just buy like 2 Pokestops and they don't give you the task. Because I know there's that $2 pay time research that trainers have the option to purchase, but like, for those that don't want to, they're at a high disadvantage because you're not guaranteeing the research day content that's supposed to be offered. So if you can guarantee the research for calm days overlapping an event, Why couldn't that apply for the same for research days? That I just am so dumbfounded by all this. Well, despite all the ranting, we did have a successful research day in terms of shiny odds, and we ended things off with shiny Sudowoodo, so I cannot complain. 9 shinies? Hey, I'll take it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. We will see you guys next time when part 2 of the Winter Holiday event comes around. Peace out.